Don't criticize me making my money so you can make your money in the church.
Okay, so if you think that me saying, well, first of all, hold on, because that's
Because I done seen, me personally, seen you jump out your car, get on Instagram, and put the collector's plate out. And people sending cash apps and things like that. What's the difference from people sending you cash apps and people sending Beehive cash apps? It's the same thing. There's money involved. Would you do it for free? Would you give people God for free for a whole year? Or would you want to get paid?
Yeah, that bro, you're asking a great question. So I think that one of our problems in our community is we act like if a person wants to get paid off of positivity, off of being righteous, off of doing God's work, making God proud in whatever they do. A person could be a plumber, but if he's like, I'm a God-fearing plumber, do he deserve to get paid when he come unclog your toilet? Of course he do. Why not? He's doing a job. He's providing a service at a high level. He deserves to get paid. But we'll sometimes shame people out of like, man, if you was really doing this for the right reasons, you wouldn't be trying to get paid. Now, some people take getting paid too far. And that's when it's like, that's the ugly side of the wanting to get paid part. That's why I live a modest lifestyle, because anybody who's like, oh, Dee-1 bought his bag, but his bag sold at what? So he could go buy what? Like, I'm not sitting here in love with anything in this world. And the money that I'm able to make from doing what I do at a high level, that's so that, matter of fact, Master P be saying that. What he say? The more we make, the more we could give. You know what I'm saying? When you got a giving heart, it's like, shoot, that need to be the people with the bag.
So it's a lot of people that make money to give it away.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't a person going out here being holier than thou that's making money and have to give it away, because there's a lot of people who making money and give it away. So that's an act of God when you doing things like that. God is love. So you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's like it has so many different characteristics in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I think no person can judge no person, because at the end of the day, it all gonna come back to three fingers pointed back at you, because we are not perfect. We all striving for that. And it's a matter of time where tomorrow Turk might be where Dee-1 not at. And then, you know what I'm saying, I could be saying, Dee-1, you ain't where I'm at now. You feel me? So I just think everybody got their own levels of, spirituality, or own levels of, God in them. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be to a point like, you wrong, I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's where the problem comes in.
My thing is, first of all, this conversation has just exploded. I'm like the emoji with the exploding brain over here. I done had so many things go through my mind that I ain't even been able to get out. Where do we draw the line? Because if you're on the other side, that's a polar opposite of the gangster side. But that side could be just as violent as the gangster side. Reason being is that if I'm trying to reach this goal and this bar that you set, it could cause me to be suicidal because I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm trying as hard as I can, Dee-1, but I can't meet you where you at because I'm human. Even though you should be striving for perfection and trying to do the best that you can, but that don't exist other than Jesus Christ out here in these streets. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So how do you live trying to make it do what it's supposed to do, D? Being on that side, being polar opposite of everybody.
Dog, this polar opposite of everybody stuff, y'all making it seem like I'm a saint. You heard me? Like, bro, I am a human being.
Let the people know that, because that's how you come out. You come out as, I'm better than all y'all. Y'all
no,
need to get y'all
you think I come
together.
out like that? Like I'm better than all y'all?
No, I don't think
At
it's
times,
a better. No,
at times.
No, I'm not going to say better.
But for the people, I'm speaking for the people, and the people sometimes, and that's why they come on the offensive. Like, nigga, who you think you is? You feel me? And I'm not speaking for me because I'm more mature than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm speaking for the people. How the people who are not knowledgeable to what they understand, it could come off as, I'm gonna listen to Turk before I listen to this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You come off to me as convicted, okay?
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? You believe what you believe and you stand on what you stand on. However, in your conviction, with folks not being able to meet you there, and you saying that, hey man, it's either hot or it's cold.
Exactly.
That's when it starts to get gray. You see what I'm saying? Because can't nobody keep up with your personal conviction. See, everybody's not convicted as you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Dr. King, when he said nonviolence, I was talking to my granddaddy before he passed back in the day, and I said, Big Daddy, because he's a preacher as well, he was a preacher, and he preached with Dr. King them back in the day. I said, hey, Big Daddy, what was it like when Dr. King was doing his thing in Atlanta? He was like, nobody liked him. They're like, hey man, you starting trouble, man. You making it hard for us out here.
Exactly.
You taking us out here to get our butts whooped out here in these streets. Because he was convicted about being non-violent and trying to move the culture forward. Some people are Malcolm. Some people are Martin.
Facts.
But we needed both of them to get to where we at today.
Facts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So how do we find a way to embrace each other, to have a commonality or some kind of common ground that makes sense?
I think-
Because for me, I've been convicted too, Dee-1. I don't play, okay? I don't play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro,
You see what I'm saying? However, me with my background, I understand.
Understand, yeah,
It's
that's
like,
the
I'm
thing.
not, I can't wag my finger
Yeah, that's the
because, like you say,
understanding.
it's them 3 points.
Yeah,
I done been there, acting a fool, doing all this. we done all been there.
Now people might say you don't understand because you haven't been there because you had Pop.
man, I told.
I don't believe he hasn't been there.
Thank you, bro, because I
But
told.
you
Look, I had
come
to tell.
out. He come out. He
Man.
come out.
Because he's convicted.
He come
So when
out
you
as-
convicted, you got to
gotta
show
show
the
them.
other
Yeah,
end
you
of
have
the
to, you
spectrum.
have to show
Yeah,
the
I
people
don't-
you been there though.
I just told.
You
look,
have to show them you been there, not just tell them. You
Look,
gotta
bro,
show them.
I told my man Loon in Nashville this. I told Mina and Gas in New Orleans this. We not finna play this. D1, how much of the streets you came from or what you done been through in your life, because you seem like a dude that you done seen a little bit, but you ain't seen what I seen, so therefore you not qualified to speak on this. Man, my best friend is dead, man.
But 10 people telling you the same thing. Sometimes you have to sit back and be like,
But it's
why?
all people that's trying to defend the lifestyle. I promise you, it's always.
It's not defending the lifestyle because I'm out of the lifestyle. I'm telling you, it ain't people.
You not out the lifestyle. You finna go on the road and perform all these songs glorifying murder, bro.
No, we ain't. We gonna glorify booty. You know what I'm saying? That's what we glorify. That's a big difference.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah,
all right, that's
it's
better.
booty. We
That's
ain't
better.
glorify-
It's the
Yeah,
back that
it's
adds
different.
up
That's
to
better.
us.
It's different.
All right.
It's different because we ain't cause my big bro Juve ain't on no negativity. My big bro Fresh ain't on no negativity. We pushing positivity. So the thing is this.
No, I'm talking about the Hot Boy tour that you advocating for.
No,
The number one song is Hot Girl, even though that's still
we talking
might piss you
about.
off.
But even when the Hot Boys come together, it's love because the world seen we wasn't together. So when we come together, we pushing love, the message.
What's the message?
Don't look love.
The message is love.
The message is love. How these brothers came together after they was in confusion and fighting.
I'm
and
about
fussing.
whatever, you about whatever you
How
want. We
these
could do
brothers
it.
can't-
Triggers
no,
I yank.
no,
And
no,
your stage
no,
I
no,
run
no.
through about whatever. You about
Hold on,
all
put
day
your
and
gun
all
down,
night.
D-1.
Hold on. See, and
See, let's shut me.
that's the problem. Because instead of you looking at the message is love. These brothers in the world have seen it. The world seen they wasn't getting along. But look at them brothers, they together.
I agree with that part.
That's the love.
So why not just do a podcast
No,
together?
you can't tell us what to do.
I'm asking. I'm asking.
Why don't you take that suit off?
Why not? I'll take it off right now. What you mean?
Don't take it all right now. I'm just saying. But I'm saying, everybody walk in love different. What I'm
Gotcha.
saying, and the Hot Boys will have a bigger impact showing the love than talking about it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And I think the world have seen the hate, the misunderstanding, to when they see the love, it's gonna change the world, D1.
It's
More
gonna
than
change
you
the
telling
world.
them,
Yeah.
you need to walk in love. They see the love.
I'm sorry, D. Let me jump in here before you respond. When it comes to the music for me, and I think Tupac said it back in the day, he was like, we screaming and yelling about what's going on in our community. You screaming and yelling about how bad it is in the community for somebody to come and change it. And what's happening is the back end where you're supposed to hear somebody saying, Brenda's got a baby. Okay, so we need to go in here and protect the young girls in the neighborhood. That part is not happening.
Exactly.
He's telling you what's going on, but nobody's going in there to actually do the real deal
The
work.
love.
In walks Charleston White.
Yeah.
Somebody that was doing the real deal work. He caught so much hell trying to do the real deal work that he said, you know what? I'm about to go get this money.
He say fuck the community. That's what he said out his mouth. And when Charleston White said that, I ain't gonna lie, I understood. See, some people don't understand why he say that.
Oh yeah.
I understand why he say that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just certain people, Dee-1, you probably wouldn't understand why Charleston White, and I'm not judging you, brother. I'm just saying, when Charleston White say fuck the community, I'm about to get this money, would you understand him why he's saying that? After for a while he was like you know, advocating for the community.
It's just like anybody who get frustrated when they're doing something for a long time and they feel like they're not seeing the rewards from all the work they're putting in, or they feel like they're getting backstabbed by the same people that they was out there putting their life on the line for. I totally get that. I just realized that.
So do that make him a bad person?
Nah, it make him a disgruntled community activist. The difference between a community activist and a man of God is Jesus never had to do the devil's work to accomplish his God-given mission.
We are not Jesus, though.
But who we supposed to be trying to be
We
like?
strive for perfection, so that means someday we're going to make a mistake.
Yeah, of
but
course.
you come off as, we ain't going to make them mistakes some days. So when we make the mistakes some days, you got to sometimes give a person a time to dust themselves off and get back up. You know what I'm saying? They got another chance to get it right.
So
that's all.
yeah.
We all have a chance to get it right.
My question is this to Dee-1, though. How difficult is it for you being on that end of the spectrum, talking what you talking? Because first of all, we support you. We understand where the hell you come from.
He know his number.
For sure.
We understand where you come from.
Right.
But I also understand that it's difficult being over there. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
talk to me about the difficulties of being over there, and then how do you remain steadfast over there?
Yeah. The most difficult part is being misunderstood and having people think that I ain't been through nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's when it's like, bro, I don't like every interview having to relive my best friend getting murdered right there where we grew up. I don't like having to relive having a gun right here on my temple, you heard me? I don't like having to relive my student getting murdered by my other student. But every interview is like, well, you talking about murder music, Dee-1. What you know about losing people? Or what you know about the streets? Or da-da-da-da. Like, so being misunderstood, that's difficult sometimes when I know that my heart is pure and when I know that, like, this is what my whole adult life been dedicated to, bro.
Yeah.
I was a teacher, a middle school teacher for 2 years, right? And since then, I've been a full-time rapper, now a rapper, college professor, public speaker, like all this stuff. I just come back from Africa. I was a United States hip-hop cultural ambassador. So when they was in the Superdome, you heard me, for Essence Fest, doing the Cash Money reunion or whatever, Birdman and Friends, I was in Africa, you feel me? Like pouring into them and having these type of talks with them. Because they know all the lyrics to the same stuff that we listening to over here. And I'm seeing how global hip-hop really is.
But you have to understand, Dee-1, people only can relate to what they relate to. You got to stop forgetting where you come from and remind people, look, I understand, but this where I'm at. When you just strictly like this where I'm at, they don't know if you've been there. So you have to remind people, bro, so they can get on your level and you can get their attention.
Yeah.
It's just your approach of how you do it or make people be like, damn, this nigga think he better than us.
You want to know
That's
the truth?
all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying become like us,
Right,
but
right,
Paul
right.
had to become like something to win them over. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
It's
right.
like you forget that you were soft
Yeah.
to people that don't know no better. But then the people that know better can be like, okay, because we don't take it offense. We ain't making no assumptions and we ain't taking it personal. We watching what we say out our mouth and we trying our best to do all three.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, but everybody not having those full agreements that they live by. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
In hip-hop, it's like, who is helping to set the bar to where the goal is to keep growing instead of to keep letting this energy marinate this negative and detrimental in our communities and in our neighborhoods and in our industry. It seems like people just want like keep stirring that energy like a pot of gumbo instead of saying, yo, let's dream, let's use our imagination to set the bar higher. What can it look like? We ain't canceling nobody. This ain't about canceling this person don't deserve to be a rapper. This person don't deserve to be this. These fans don't deserve this. We all deserve love. We all deserve evolution, elevation. We all deserve that. But we also got to be willing to say, cool, let's set some tangible goals about where we want to draw the line at. And drawing the line in hip hop really get people nervous because it's like, well, if that line get drawn right there, technically I'm on the wrong side of the line. I guess that make me one of the bad guys. And it's like, you're not one of the bad guys, but it's just that you can do better. Just like in different ways in my life, I can definitely do better. And the line, and it ain't about trying to publicly embarrass nobody either, man. Like at all. I think most people agree with what I'm saying. That's the other thing, bro. Most people agree with what I'm saying. But a lot of attention get put on rappers. Now the attention need to get put on fans. Because I could say it till I'm blue in the face, but if the fans showed that like, nah, we want y'all to grow. Nah, we ain't trying to hear that no more.
We call it fantaside. That's the word that Turk came up with. The fans are causing people to die out here in hip hop too.
There you go.
So it used to be the rappers that was doing it, but the fans are saying, go and say something to him. Go and kill something. You gonna let them talk to you like that? Oh, you about to die tonight. But I need to ask you this though, D. When you touched down in Africa, what was that experience like, man?
Yeah, it was world changing.
Yeah.
Because I went over there and they were like, D-1, we are just honored that a brother like you is here in Zimbabwe with us and taking time out like to let us know that we matter. You know what I mean?
My God.
Because they don't even feel like they matter over there, bro. They got real superstars over there in Zimbabwe. Yeah. And I had the pleasure of working with these artists and I'm seeing them and I'm seeing like y'all got the talent, but now when you got the talent, you also got to have the right mindset.
Yeah.
Because this industry will take talent, and if you ain't got the right mindset, they going to exploit that talent for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we see them do it all the time. So Africa, bro, it grounded me. It reminded me of why I'm truly doing this. You feel me? I had people get mad at me for going to Africa. They say, oh, he working with the government. He a Fed. He work with the CIA. He a sellout. Literally, bro. So people going to criticize.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Come on, man. So I'm at least gonna make sure that I don't even try to impress the 8 billion people in this world, and I just focus on, man, what's gonna be pleasing to God. And a lot of things that's gonna be pleasing to God ain't gonna make sense to men.